Founded in 2014, Engwe has become known for offering powerful, affordable, and versatile electric bikes that cater to a whole range of customers, from off-road adventurers to commuters. And so today I am here at Engwe HQ to go behind the scenes and uncover exactly how they operate from day to day, how they have been able to grow so rapidly, and how they're going to continue that momentum.
Engwe began as a small workshop with 3 inspired cyclists with a dream to create world-class e-bikes. And whilst the road hasn't always been smooth, by staying true to their vision, they've been able to become one of the fastest growing electric bike brands in Europe and beyond, serving riders in 45 different countries. As I walk around Engwe HQ, I'm staggered by the size of the operations, from the supply chain and procurement team to advertising, design, logistics, service, and even legal. Bearing in mind, here in Shenzhen at least, owning an electric bike is actually seen as a luxury compared to, say, an electric moped. This is a lucrative business for their Western consumers.
From the beginning, Engwe started selling in Italy with the EP2, and since then they've grown to be able to sell in over 10 different countries, making it an international company. Now they have over 300 employees here in their Shenzhen HQ, with a handful more employees across Europe.
Engwe's slogan, "Explore a New Way," is not only the DNA of the company, but a reflection on the attitude of China's young entrepreneurs that have catapulted themselves into a lifestyle much more developed than most cities in the Western world. We spent the past week here in Shenzhen, known as China's Silicon Valley. It's a young city, only around 45 years old, and in a short space of time transitioned from a humble fishing village to an innovation-driven economy through a dense ecosystem of tech companies, research institutions, and venture capital. If you want to watch our vlog from the whole week, then make sure to click the link above.
We've just arrived at the Engwe lab, and now this was set up in late 2023 as a key focus in testing their bikes and all of the components that they have. So they focus on 3 things. They focus on safety, compliance, and performance.
There are 28 testing machines that follow both Chinese and European standards, meaning every Engwe bike and each of its parts are tested and must pass key checks before it goes out to the rider.
This is the fatigue testing machine. So they put immense pressure onto different parts of the bike, like the frame, the handlebars, the fork. The pedals, for example, they get lots of pressure put through them 100,000 times. There's also the fork, which gets 500 newtons 100,000 times. This is to test the rigidity and the quality of the components.
Tests like these make sure that key parts can stay safe even after long-term use. There's even a machine that tests parts in extreme conditions, ranging from -40 all the way up to 40 Celsius.
Each bike that goes into development is tested 2,000 kilometers. They also test 200 kilometers with bumps included as well. And you can see here on this platform that they're actually tilting the bike slightly to give it that more real world test.
Seeing the lengths that Engwe are going to ensure their product is secure is really reassuring. They have a dedicated team working day in, day out here in the lab, and is a clear sign of their attitude to wanting to do things the right way. But as we all know, products aren't 100% secure. Breaks and faults do still happen, and this is when a brand is really tested.
A key question to customers when they're buying an electric bike is what happens with the after sales. Am I going to be getting the support that I need? And Engwe have been telling us today just how important that is to them. So they have 4 channels of communication. They have the live chat, they have emails, they have the call center, and they also have the repair center. And amazingly, they also have in-house support for both Italian and UK-based customers, which is set to grow into other countries moving forward. So there's a lot of different avenues of support here. Now, the key thing that they want to be doing is not only increasing the warehouses and the service network, but they also want to increase their team, whilst also creating more after-sales care, like build videos and how to also look after your bike too. Now, they do admit that obviously support can always be better and improved. Engwe are of course aware and conscious of that, so they have made every effort to improve this. So for example, with their response time, it's gone from 24 hours to 16 hours, which is great. In a day, you're going to get a response and it's only going to get quicker.
In 2025, there are now 4 flagship stores across Europe and over 200 service points covering North America, Europe, UK and beyond. Users can use the app to track their bike's repair status and know the estimated finish time. In 2026, there will be more stores in Germany, Spain and Portugal, and a new repair centre in Italy.
To keep momentum going, the team are dedicated to developing at least 4 to 7 products each year, with the aim to release about 4 to 5 every single year. So that's from concept to in the market. And next year, from February, they tell me that they will be launching their electric scooters in Europe, but sadly not in the UK just yet. We've just come into the meeting room because it's hit 12:30 and it is officially nap time here at Engwe HQ. So employees are encouraged to take a 1-hour nap for their productivity. I mean, we don't have anything like that in the UK, and that's something that we should be thinking about.
Sadly, no nap time for me, but I did get to have a banging lunch, and then I was asked if I could interview some of Engwe's head honchos for an internal video.
What message or vision does Engwe want to share by inviting everyone to China?
After my question time, it was time for us to do a workshop with Engwe's design team about our views on the company in the name of market research.
I went for powerful. You know, the bike is powerful, but it gives you power as well. The bikes are strong, they're rugged, and they're built very well. And leader, I think Engwe was one of the first e-bike companies we ever worked with and is one of the leaders in the space. I always think of Engwe as an innovative leader in e-bikes.
So I've said accessible, versatile, and power.
For today, this was the end of our visit to Engwe, but check out our channel to see Rich's review of the Engwe Engine Pro 3.0 and a vlog about mine and Rich's full week-long visit to China, which features a super typhoon and a lot of food. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.